GrowingDeer.tv is brought to you by Bass Pro Shops. Also by Reconics, Trophy Rock, Gallagher, Muddy Outdoors, Eagle Seed, Nikon, Barnes, Redneck Hunting Blinds, Derby City Turkey Calls, Ansman, and Antler Dirt.
It's Monday, April 4th, and Adam and I just returned from Kansas archery-only turkey season. Kansas is kind of unique because starting April 1st for a couple of weeks, they have an archery-only turkey season. Now it's early, the turkeys are still grouped up, but it's archery-only, so it should be great. And we packed a couple of Bass Pro blinds and our bows and rode out to a friend of mine's property in Kansas, has a bunch of turkeys. And the field that we had seen several turkeys in during the fall was a natural place to start. And we crossed the creek and come up on a bank. We didn't have a camera with us, so there's no film here to show you, but there were literally about 51 turkeys, including several strutters, out in the field. And I am so excited I can't really sleep that night because I'm thinking we're gonna tag a couple the next morning in Kansas. Adam and I get in the blind early, we're there, it's kind of windy and cloudy, but when you've seen 51 turkeys in that field the night before, you're still pumped up. We're not seeing a turkey, but we're hearing a bunch of turkeys. I mean, not 5 or 6 gobblers, more than I can count and separate. And I was pumped through 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. I was pumped till lunch, but we didn't see a turkey. It all worked except the turkeys coming in. As soon as they hit the ground, that whole bottom went from a chorus of gobbling to the silence of a library. It was quiet.
We heard a bunch of birds this morning, but as soon as they hit the ground, they were quiet. We probably haven't heard 10 gobbles since 8:39 a.m. Haven't seen a gobbler. And it's just been a tough day. Nothing working, nothing closed. You can't even get one to shot gobble. So they're really with the hens apparently early on. And there's a lot of turkeys on this property, so I think that's even making it worse because turkeys are finding turkeys easy.
We ended up repositioning our blind a couple of times. Never really had turkeys working the decoy, and that leads me into the real learning points of this episode, and there are 3 I want to share with you. The first point is, don't guide the guide. And that simply means when you go somewhere, that guy that knows that property, the manager, the biologist, the owner, whatever, he knows more about that property than you're ever going to know, so listen to him. The property owner where we were hunting had told us that the neighbor did a lot of hunting over bait, which is legal in Kansas, out of ground blinds, and that the turkeys were probably conditioned to avoid ground blinds. Rule number 2 is, in early season, when those turkeys are all grouped up, it's just about like hunting deer. Figure out the pattern and get in front of them.
A couple of them. There's more keep pouring about that lot.
Oh yeah. Oh my gosh, yeah. Oh my gosh.
They just keep coming out there.
That's the second big flock come out there this morning.
Yep.
I think our only hope is to actually get ahead of them. He's coming up.
Rule number 3 came on the last morning to hunt. Even turkeys that don't get hunted much know their habitat really well. Adam and I got in front of these turkeys. They're coming to us. I'm sitting, with my back to a tree. Adam's right behind the tree, peeking out with the camera. And as you can see on the film, we're watching literally a flock of gobblers, jakes and mature birds, coming straight through us to the trees. They don't really know we're in the world, and they just about 40 yards away, no decoy up, no nothing. I'm sitting still, bows up, I'm just sitting there, and they just notice something's not right, and they just change their mind. They just simply go back the way they came. It's so critical to have good camouflage and be in an area that doesn't stick out. And we were camouflaged well, everything was working great, but that black camera sticking out around the tree apparently was just enough, and to shine off the lens, the turkeys just to say, nah, let's just go somewhere else. So the 3 rules and 3 tips for this hunt is don't guide the guide, know the local conditions, because those turkeys may flare off a blind if they've been conditioned to avoid them or whatever's going on. And you gotta have great camouflage. Turkeys aren't really that smart, but they got tremendous vision, and they're scared of everything in the woods. So if they see something unusual, they're just gonna change their mind and go another way. This coming weekend is youth season. I'm getting prepared to take Raleigh and Ray hunting back at the proving grounds where I know the land, know the turf, know where the turkeys wanna go. Looking forward to a great hunt, and I hope you're prepared to have a great turkey season. Thanks for watching GrowingDeer.tv.